Greetings, my friends. This is Gilles Monsieur. I'm not on the most highest frequency today, but I thought I'd come and make a video anyway to address certain ideas about the spiritual ascension path. And in many sense, spirituality is not really practical in this world that is fully, almost fully material. But we want to ask that spirituality makes our life easier, that it becomes fluid, that it makes our life. But for that, we need to achieve this point of integration. It's all about a question of alignment, receptivity, integration, and putting into practice what we've been taught. Sometimes I feel like it's an obstacle course, and I'm missing out. It's like certain obstacle I have to go around. I'm missing them out, and it's like I'm wasting time, and I don't have time to waste, and it's all. So it's kind of complicated, but also because the consciousness has been polarized into this time and space condition. It is as this is like this hologram is the main focus of our attention, and even on the emotional level, we respond to all that is going on, which is not about the same thing as the inner light, the eternal light at the end of the tunnel. We are kind of lost in the illusions of time. We always need, because we live in the samsara, the world of change and transformation and impermanence. But there is also the nirvana, which is always has been, always will be, as the source of all reality. So we need to balance out this eternal light, the divinity within ourselves, with the temporal condition of the samsara, the lucidity and the ignorance part of ourselves. To merge cause and effect, and to transmute, to forgive, and become one eventually. We hope that if it's not in this incarnation, sometimes I feel like a lot of things, a lot of my freedom is like I see it before me, but I don't know if it will be within this incarnation or after this incarnation. So I'm just hoping that I'm trying to not waste any time. The card of the day is the destiny. So we have destiny. We all have a destiny here, but it's unknown. It is part of what we came down here to do. So because we're moving from the physical into the fifth dimensional, the third dimensional, the physical, the world of senses. It's not like we're going to skip the fourth dimension. The fourth dimension is not a non-physical dimension that surrounds the third dimension and creates all the potential, and it's like a reservoir of energy, but it's like a dream. It is not, even if our consciousness moves into fourth dimension and our reality becomes more fluid, we're still moving towards the crystalline reality of the fifth dimension, just as the sixth dimension is not physical. It is all of the projection that can be expressed. To me, the sixth dimension is the same relationship to the fifth dimension as the fourth dimension, as the relationship to the third dimension here. Eventually, we reach this apex of angelic consciousness in the seventh dimension, and then it becomes non-physical after that. Although there are higher level forms of physicality, such as Moransia forms and spiritual physicality, like paradise is a unique form of physicality that controls all matter. So I'm doing my best to continue to have faith and trust in the plan of Creator, although that is like I'm sometimes overwhelmed with doubts and not about the world, the plan of God, but about my own ability to navigate the challenges that are being offered to me. Sometimes I feel there's not even my energy, it's but from part of the collective consciousness of energy that we're transmuting. But there is layers upon layers upon layers upon layers upon illusions, and people do not want to know the truth, to be honest. They're really more comfortable in their power game, in their ego habits of reality in the third dimension. But although the envelope is being pushed, and although there is all those illusions, never forget there is a light of eternity at the end, and this is the true nature of our soul. So we are asked to shift our focus and to turn to the inner light. Although this great hologram, the hologram of reality that God created, this material universe, it's such an amazing distraction. It's like so rich and so many things to distract us from the feeling the joy and the love and the peace of the inner self. It is as if everything from source stand in opposition to the everything in matter stand in opposition to the love and unity of source. But that is really what creates or in resistance, but it's really what creates a dynamism for evolution. I'm not, once again, what I understand of the plan of God is very little, but I have to accept that there are certain things that everything is in fact exactly what it needs to be in order to to get the result that the creator is seeking for. From the creator's standpoint, everything is his creation. Is made of God. Everything is God, and so it's like God. There's no separation between, but he creates all of the separations, but they're unreal. They're illusions for gross purposes. Well, that is what I'm perceiving. I'm just take whatever resonates with you, but there is I do feel there is a need for more justice here. It's like a lot of it's very unfair, the system of reality humans have created. For I woke up to that in 2007, 2009, and I tried to shake to talk to everybody about all of that, the deep state and everything, all the way. Then eventually I turned to the ascension process before 2012. I knew that there was this shift that was coming, but nobody wanted to hear. And now I'm used to it. I know we're in the shadow matrix, but I've been asking Spirit to tie up the because it's all about puppets, and to tie the strings so that they will have all the puppets of the earth stage will be more difficult to manipulate, and so the lies and the manipulation will be seen a lot more. Hopefully that will happen. I was asking a universal censor, they're like the judge in heaven. And it's funny because say, well, it would be good that there would be more justice and fairness on the earth, and that is really what is coming with the new golden age. But it brought me back into a very personal relationship. It was very funny. I don't know why this is still a mystery to me. Why it came about this, and so the past is exhaustion. We were like, we spend a lot of energy in the past trying to please others, trying to fit in, trying to make others happy, but that didn't really make us happy. Where we are now is happiness, is actually the potential of total fulfillment of our wishes and dreams, and relaxation and enjoyment. Yet it is this fulfillment is like there will be stress in the future. This to be balanced, we need to learn to breathe, because there is a whole deconditioning process. Like I said, it's very difficult. We have layers and layers and layers and layers of illusions that tied our mind is tidying up to this conditioned reality. And so we may want to expect a little bit of unfulfilled desires also that can be we may not get. So the idea is to move into the nothingness. Once we are really totally into the nothingness, we can have it all. It's within the nothingness that the whole within the whole is. And so everything can be changed and shifted, and there is Pluto, that's a very powerful planet that is creating the transformation. So it's like it's just very much about letting go about limitation, and then the work will be done as by magic or something. It's like, because nobody knows what's going to happen in 10 minutes from now. Maybe life can change in one moment from the next, and it's all about balancing it's an equation. Life is like an equation. We balance out equation in mathematics, and so the life is an equation. Human equation is a mental, emotional, physical, the body of desires, the soul plans, the ego resistance to the soul plan. Eventually, we want to align our physical, mental, emotional, and astral, spiritual, so that. But everything is tailor-made. There is one law that works the same for all. God, the love of God and the power of God and the wisdom of God applies the same to all beings. But two persons will do the same action with the same intention. They will create a different reaction because we're so unique. And so just accept to work within the law. Accept to integrate this unity consciousness. For God is always in a still mode. It's always his source is always with can never be separated from wisdom, love, and power. That's something it can. But the creator, the force of the creation, that it's like it is the same force of creation that elevates us, but also brings us down. That is the dark and the light. It is a dynamic force that's created. That is in truth. We want to elevate ourselves beyond, to find a balance between those two forces, to be able to because it's all about transmutability, transformation. On paradise, God is still eternal, immutable, but in the universe, God is transmutable. It evolves through time and change through form, and even the Godheads grows and evolve and integrate through the value of universal experiences. Well, I'm just sharing some thoughts. Huh? And to understand that God is not intransigent. He allows, He promotes all things. For us, there is dark and light. Yeah. But to God, it's like there's darkness within light and light within darkness, and He will play those games eternally to continue to cultivate, to know by experience the value and relationship between the high and the low, the pure and the impure. So it's just a difficult day. I woke up with a difficult energy. Yet what we seek is to move into this fifth dimensional paradise earth, and that is the field of Mother Earth, the fifth dimensional unified earth. But we need to, this energy needs to merge with the infinite energy of the Creator, the great universal source energy. Personally, I'm always trying to find certain point of freedom. Spirit showing me that I have this point of freedom before me, but I don't know if it's within this incarnation or afterwards. Sometimes I'm asking to be recalled so that I can just feel this. But I do think there is certain things that still needs to be done here. For me, for the time we are born, the time we live, and the time we die is the same moment of now. Once you realize that, there is no more death. It's already a fear you can remove from your experience, because and it's just we're given a moment in physicality, so we want to enjoy each and every moment, because it is not always, it's just not very long. In truth, this from a cosmic standpoint, it is just a brief moment of eternity. Also. Sometimes I'm complaining about my own life because I'm missing out certain things, and I haven't really calibrated certain things, and my physical life is not at all what I'm experiencing inside. But I do not blame Mother Earth or the Sophia, the Christos. It's not their responsibility. I do feel that on a higher level, I must have my soul's responsibility to bring me back into alignment. And but it's easy for spirit, also from a higher self, to always be intelligent and balanced, because they live in a world that is full of love and light, with the eternal, filled with the eternal love of God, the heavens. And so for it is very important that when there is a part of us that descends into ignorance, that there is another part of us that stays up there to guide the path back. But it's so it's like it seems a lot easier from up there to live than from down here. So living in the unity and love of God in a world that is so materialist and so ignorant and so unjust and fair in so many ways. Yet each soul is learning its lesson. So I'm not criticizing the plans of the Creator, of course. But it's not easy to convince more, because it's like prison. It was used to be like a prison with consciousness. People would just stay there and not be free to explore the universe as universal souls. So it's like we came into this program to awaken humanity from within as light workers, star seeds, wanderers, but it's not easy to convince the mortal community of the value of immortal life, the love of unity and peace and joy and sharing and respect and tolerance, because they're very comfortable in their power games and their ego battles and power and all that. So it's like it will come, man. But we're getting great assistance from the universe. I'm going to try to stay hopeful and positive. So. I thought I'd come anyway and make this video. I don't know, I'm probably going to put it online, although I'm not on the highest frequency today. I'm going to finish with a song. I thank you for liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing. If you'd like to share some of your thoughts, I hope you navigate those times. And I know the point of freedom is before us. It's just a matter of aligning and being patient. I'm going to sing this song. It's an old song of the Beatles, but it talks about awakening to the dream. Goes like this. Let me take you down, 'cause I'm going to strawberry fields. Nothing is real and nothing to get hung about. strawberry fields forever. Living is easy with eyes closed, misunderstanding all you see. It's getting hard to be someone, but it all works out. It doesn't matter much to me. Let me take you down, 'cause I'm going to strawberry fields. Nothing is real and nothing to get hung about. Strawberry fields forever. Always know sometimes I think it's me, but I know when it's a dream. I think I know I mean a yes, but it's all wrong. That is, I think I disagree. Let me take you down, 'cause I'm going to strawberry fields. Nothing is real and nothing to get hung about. Strawberry fields forever. Strawberry fields forever. Strawberry fields forever. Strawberry fields forever. This talks about the astral plane, the world of dreams, where contrast and opposition and paradox can actually exist harmoniously. For the highest wisdom of the day is generosity. Stay generous with yourself. Like today, I feel like I woke up, it's like I was really severe with myself. So just be kind to yourself, be generous. What needs to be understood is justice, divine justice. For there is a higher intelligence that can bring things back into order when it's appropriate. And so just continue to seek to be fair and just and transparent, which is reinforced, but what needs to be done is equilibrium, to keep things in balance. And the outcome will be choices. So that is always very important. They will come to new choices, So the choices will be about either indulgence, humility, and hope. For it's like those are very important when we pass through certain, because it always gets very dark right before the dawn, before the light, before when you reach a new plateau, you get bombarded with negative energy. It's always, that's the famous saying. It always gets the darkest right before the sunrise, the dawn. So it's like being indulgent, but not too severe. Be generous with yourself, but just keep things in line in terms of really what your intention is. Stay humble, because in truth, you're just a child of the universe, growing and learning and evolving within the frame of what the Creator has chosen for you, or that you co-chose with your soul and the Creator, and hope, because hope is really necessary we'll continue to use hope, to need hope for quite a while, until we achieve full ascension, and there is no more need for any such a thing, because we'll have the connection to that eternal frequency of abundant frequency of heaven. Well, I thank you very much. Wish you a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you later. Adonai.